You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You know what you do to me. Got me feeling helpless, no remedy. It's like I'm living in a movie scene, and I can't deny this chemistry. Oh my God, it's so electric, unexpected, oh. Oh my God, this feels so reckless, drop my defenses. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. Come a little closer, I just wanna hold you, never let it fade away. Oh, this night is golden, natural emotion, never let it go away. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You got that good vibe.
Awesome. So, hey guys, so we're live.
Come on, let's go.
Y'all, this is so cool. So we are live. It's day 3. So I just want to do a little like mic check here, make sure that everybody can hear me. Thank you for being here, Isabella. Thank you for being here at Velvet Photography. I know that you joined. I know that you did. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, everybody. So now for Instagram, you can hear me, right? So now you can hear me. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark, but you know I think that that's gonna be okay. You're gonna get awesome content today anyway. And then I'll be looking off some to the 50mm lens because we also are live on Facebook and YouTube. So Facebook, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Facebook? Comment below. Comment below if you can hear me.
Yes, they said.
YouTube, can you hear me? Making sure. Just comment below if you can hear me. I just want to make sure that everybody's there. Everybody can hear me. Tonight's a big night. I know a lot of people are excited because we are giving away a huge prize. So we are giving away a camera and lenses that's worth over $5,000. Now you have to be on the live in order to be eligible to win it. Okay, so I'm just making sure everybody's on the live. Getting everybody a few minutes here. Everybody can hear me. We're doing good.
Where are you from?
Awesome, awesome. Where are you from? Y'all, tell me where you're from. I want to know, like, comment below where you're from. YouTube, Instagram.
Hello from Ohio, Florida.
From Ohio, Florida, Japan.
Jersey.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I love this. Japan is like showing up. Australia again tonight. Like South Africa. This is crazy. This is amazing. There's so many. This is amazing. It's really, truly amazing. Okay, so if you're here and you don't know me, I just want to introduce myself to you. So my name is Jana Williams. I'm an international luxury wedding photographer. I am an educator, and I'm the creator of the Inspired Club. So that is an online photography mentorship program, and that's the reason that we've been here for 3 days. The Inspired Club has sponsored these online masterclasses. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go over a little bit, like a little bit of a recap, like what we went over, what I taught the first day, what I taught the second day, and also what you can expect from me today. Cool? So in the first day what I went over is I shared with you you know, the big shifts I took in my business that took me from being a waitress and a bartender to, you know, where I am today as a luxury wedding photographer. So I went over the fact that I had to really learn my camera, and then I was able to learn my special sauce. Then in the second day, I went over how I was able to use social media and branding to book my ideal client. So I shared a lot of awesome tips with you guys. I know that you loved it. We got so much feedback about day 1 and day 2. Especially day 2. I know that you guys loved that. So if you learned anything day 2, give me let me know. Tell me how you're feeling. And so what we're going to learn today is, you know, the third shift I took in my business that really took me from, you know, from being a bartender to being an international luxury wedding photographer, right? So that's what we're going to go over today. But before we do that, I do have to let you know that we are almost at capacity in the Inspire Club, and we have decided to close the doors May 9th at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so I just need everybody to be super clear on that. So if you want to join, link in like www.theinspireclub.net/join. Go ahead and join, but only till May 9th at 11 p.m. and then we're closing the doors. This is like super exciting. I want to get into this content because it's so awesome. I can't wait to share this with you. And thank you so much for being here. This is fun. I'm looking straight at Instagram today, and so I'm just like, hey,
front row seating.
Hey, everybody! Like, this is awesome. So, you know what, you guys? I had a kind of a different thing planned, but I think we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Do you guys mind if we kind of mix it up a little bit?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Are you sure?
What do you want to do?
Well, what about that video that we shot today? The video, babe.
Cynthia?
Yeah, Cynthia. Can we show that right now?
Show that right now?
Oh, snap.
Awesome.
Let's roll it.
Wow, that
Oh,
was awesome.
yeah, this is crazy.
Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, you guys. How long is that
It's
going to take for y'all to
me
get
a
that
second.
ready? Oh, I'm going to turn the Instagram around to the.
Yeah,
You guys,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Give
I'm
us
gonna
a second
turn-
to get it ready.
30 seconds.
Let us
Okay.
get
Okay.
that video pulled up.
Okay, cool. Okay, so they're going to pull up a special video that
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
Tell me
I'm excited to show you. And
What's up,
Instagram, I'm going to turn you around, and you have to let me know if you can see. So,
I'm gonna
babe,
start
can you
it
bring the
and-
camera, the computer over here?
All right, here we go.
Wait, 'cause it's still-
I understand, but I want to make sure that they can see.
All right, ready.
Wait, hold on.
And here.
I'm just
we-
making sure that you can see this, and the
Go ahead.
volume is up. You know, that
I'm ready.
I'm excited. It's so exciting, you guys. We're calling Cynthia. We have a surprise for her. So Cynthia won the 50mm lens on the first night of the live, and then we found out that she actually doesn't have a camera. So, well, you'll see.
Hello.
Hi, Cynthia. How's it going?
Hey, I don't know if I got. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So you came to the live.
Hi.
You stayed to the end.
Yeah.
How did you
I
feel
just
when we
thought-
said your name?
Sometimes I'm with the Lord, and I found you, and just I love to learn. I just
Yeah.
love to continue to learn.
Yeah.
But I have interest, and I've always, when you speak of you're so encouraging because I always wanted my own business, but
Yeah.
I was always just didn't go through.
Yeah.
And you've so encouraged the past couple days because it's like, look at you, girl,
Thank you.
and even tonight, I'm like, oh, I'm nervous, but I'm like, I can do this because I hear your voice in everything that you've been instilling in me already.
Thank you.
And it's so encouraging. I'm
Thank
so
you.
thankful
And-
that we crossed.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I know that we gave away a lens, right? But then through our conversation, I know that you actually at the moment don't have a camera, right? Right. So we all got together, but our whole thing is really about taking you from not having, not having what you need and walking you through to get you holding your hand, taking you to a place where you can make money as a photographer. We decided to not give you the 50mm lens, right? But we decided to gift you with a camera. So you are going to own a Rebel T6. You're going to have a lens that's an 18 to 55 millimeter lens. You're going to have a tripod. You're going to have memory cards. You are going to have every single thing that you need that to move forward in your photography career. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. And you're going to do great things, Cynthia.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
It's a wonderful
you just receive it. You just receive it. That's all you got to do.
It's a wonderful little starter kit for you.
Yes, welcome to the club.
I've been dreaming. I wanted to for months even. Thank y'all so much.
You're so
For
welcome.
months, at the beginning of the year, I was like, this year I'm going to, because I'm not a big goal setter, but this year I'm going to join a photography contest, like wildlife photography or something. I didn't have a camera. And I said just a couple weeks ago or a week ago that, I'm going to go to photography school.
You're awesome.
And so, and the spirit and the likeness, and I'm like, this is definitely
Meant to be.
upstairs, Yeah, it's meant to be.
100%.
I'm so thankful. I can't express it. But
I feel it.
You are making my dreams come so true. And I just love you guys.
Yeah!
It's coming together and it's so exciting.
Absolutely. And that's what I want to say is, you know what? Like, you're making your dreams come true. You showed up, you're putting it out there to the universe. You're claiming the things that you want. You know what I mean? And look at this coming into your life. So you are everything that you're doing, and all the ways that you're showing up. You're gonna make me cry. Like, all the things that you're doing and all the ways that you're showing up, this is you changing your life. I'm just an actor in your movie. You know what I mean? Like, God told us, all of us, every single one of us, you know what? She doesn't have a camera to put that lens on. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and change her life. You know what I mean? So you're getting a camera, you're getting a lens, a memory cards, you're gonna have a tripod. Girl, it's you're set, and you did this.
A tripod?
A tripod for those nature photos. Yes.
It's so miraculous, guys.
It is miraculous, but life is miraculous. So accept it, right? Just accept. Yes. More. Give me. I accept and expect abundance, love, and success. Right?
Right for the breakthrough, guys. I mean, y'all, it is time for the breakthrough, because it's just always been those walls, And I'm so excited that y'all have been such a influence and making it possible. And just bless each and every one of you guys, because it's just amazing. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Love you, Cynthia.
You are so welcome. We love you. Yes, thank you so much. All right, Instagram, I handed you to Andrew, and then you're going to go over there. So, you guys, what day 3 is all about? And by the way, Facebook and YouTube, like, seriously, how touching was that? I mean,
Everyone's like,
dude,
people are crying.
That
like,
is what it's
losing
about. Like, that's what it's about, man. Like, even rewatching that, I'm like, all like,
Oh my God.
it was just awesome.
Somebody asked if they were cutting onions in here.
Oh God, like, absolutely. That was so nice. I mean, so
Basically,
good.
put onion in my eyes, man.
But what today is all about, what day 3 is all about, is me sharing with you, the third big shift I made in my business to go from where I was to where I am today, which is like, this is day 3 of a masterclass. I mean, that's insane. I never thought I could do this. And the thing is, like, I couldn't do this by myself, And that's why day 3 is all about community, you guys.
Yeah.
And, I was just like asking, we went to that video, and I said, y'all, come on, just join me. Because there's no way I could be here without every single person here.
Come on.
And I just think, what do you guys think about that? Like, give me how do you think? Do you want to meet everybody that's been behind the scenes and everybody that's been helping and everybody that's, the inspired community, the people that are here.
Comment below, y'all. Comment below.
Comment
Let us
below.
know. Let us
People
know.
are still going like nuts from that video.
Oh man, I'm going nuts from that video.
What
That
a
was
blessing.
so amazing.
If you want a community like that, sign up for the Inspire Club because that's normal. That's normal.
It was truly amazing. So I mean, let's just introduce. Do you guys want to introduce yourself, or you want me to introduce you, or how do you think we should do
Hector,
it?
start it off, man.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
Andrew, can you see Hector?
Yeah,
here?
yeah, I can see.
what up, YouTube?
I just
What
wanna
up,
make
Instagram?
Sure, can Instagram see?
Again, this is like straight up spontaneous.
Maybe I'm just gonna get up and go make sure.
It's a little messy. Sorry about that, y'all. But
Let me just make sure.
Yes.
here we go. Are we
Oh,
good?
he was in there. He
Rocking
was
and
in there.
rolling.
You're not in there, bro.
Oh,
And neither
oh.
are you, Seth.
Okay. You want me to just give it to me?
Yeah.
Give me Instagram. I'll take
Here we
it.
go. Yeah, here we go. Bro.
I'll
Why
take
don't
it.
I just
yeah.
have it here so they can see everybody?
Well, they want to see you too.
That's what we got.
Oh, there we go. Yes, we got that little tripod there. There we go. It works. It
We're
works.
trying. We're
It works.
including all platforms
Hey,
today.
Andrew, can you make sure that is plugged in so it doesn't die?
I got it.
We love you, Instagram. We love you, YouTube. We love you, Facebook. Y'all are amazing.
You guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
amazing.
Hector, go ahead.
Yeah. So,
go ahead, brother.
just quick thing. My name is Hector Gonzalez. I'm originally from New York City. I am, I guess you would say, a sales specialist / storyteller. I absolutely love the marketing and sales space, and it's been a pleasure
me
being
do it,
able
let me do
to
it,
support
let me do it.
Jana and the
I got it,
Inspired
I got
Club
it.
team, and this has been a wonderful experience, guys. And so, yeah.
Zena, go for it.
Xena Warrior Princess, y'all.
Hi, I'm Zena. I'm one of the head coaches here at the Inspired Club. If you sign up today, we'll definitely be doing a lot of interacting because I'm always in that community, always in the group.
She's amazing, y'all, by the way.
Thank you. I specialize a lot in graphic design. I actually have a degree in it, and I'm here to help the members in Adobe Creative Suite programs like InDesign, Lightroom, Photoshop, even Premiere, and I'm here to hold your hand along the way and cheer you on.
All the really challenging stuff that a lot of people struggle with, she's really good at.
Oh, thanks.
Hey guys, I don't know if you know me, but I'm Mr. Jana Williams. Dave Baez.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Sorry, the sun is in his eyes, y'all, so he just
Hey, I'm
has
gonna
to
help him out. I'm gonna help
Hey out there, buddy. Where's my grip?
I got
There
you.
you go. Thank you.
There we go, there we
Wow, wow, what a big difference.
Comment below. This is funny to y'all. We love you guys. Let's go Instagram. Let's go Facebook and YouTube.
So this is the community. This is what we're all about. It's all about collaboration. It's all about feeding off of people, like-minded, creative souls. You know, when you get into that collaborative community of people and, you know, you're doing creative work, it's just one of the most enjoyable things that I can think of. I mean, I'm an artist, I'm a filmmaker, I work as an actor, and that's why I do it, because it's such a collaborative, family-type environment, type involvement. And that's what we have here at the Inspired Club. We're very much a family and a team, and it just extends out to our online community. We're constantly in the club, we're engaging, we're helping people out with their questions, we're celebrating people, we highlight members. Every week we're showcasing we're just showcasing members that are doing the work, that are in there, that are just like taking the next step on their journey, and we celebrate them, and it's just I can't think of anything more enjoyable than that. Working with positive, passionate people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Who just like very little ego. It's not a competition. It's just really about doing things that we love and you know, releasing it into the world and letting it ripple out, letting that positive creativity just flow.
Yeah, I mean, I love this.
Okay.
And like, Seth, is Seth in there too?
All right.
Yes, Seth
Am I
is on.
here?
Yep.
We gotta have this guy on because I mean he's so good looking. I mean, come on, y'all. Comment below, good looking. If he's good
Everyone in
looking.
this crew is amazing, good looking. Instagram, we're taking care of you. That's the reason why
Yeah.
we want to make sure Instagram is taken care of tonight. First of all, Facebook, YouTube, I just want to thank you all so much for showing up, being active in these lives.
Great. And that wonderful.
And I just want to really introduce myself. My name's Seth. I'm with Upbrain Creative, and if you have seen any paid advertising for this live masterclass, I was the one running the ads. So one of the cool things I do is I run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads. I do a lot of video editing, work on creative projects. So
Mighty Sensei.
what's
I am down
cool
for you.
is really the future of what we're building here is we really want to create that for every single person who's ready to take their career to the next level, like build client acquisition funnels, everything like that. So I'm just stoked to be a part of this group.
Who's excited about
hello,
that?
man bun.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello, man bun.
By the way, you guys, also, I just wanted to let you know that I will be asking, like, you do need to grab a pen and paper because we are going to have, like, a lesson here. So grab a pen and paper, because we're going to do, like, a lesson type thing.
These are going to be some core questions, y'all.
Yeah.
This is going to be absolutely amazing. So you want to definitely have a pen and piece of paper ready because it's going to be life-changing to you.
Yeah, 100%. And Andrew, did you introduce yourself?
I did not. Well, which
Either way.
right there.
There's
we
Facebook,
go.
YouTube,
Hey, guys.
and Instagram. Talk to everybody.
Much like Jen, I'm usually also the guy behind the camera, not in the sense of filming, but I'm kind of like the mad scientist with the strategy and like I'm kind of honestly the brainchild of this 3-day live training launch idea that we
Yes,
had.
he
We-
is.
Come on now.
We were looking for ways that, obviously Jana and Dave's heart and everyone here that's a part of the Inspired Club, we're looking for ways to really like serve people more. And I was like, what better way than to just do some like incredibly powerful 3-day live trainings and like really bring some amazing information, get Jenna's story out there and impact as many lives as we could. So that is why you guys are joining us also. So that's just kind of my role here at the Inspired Club, is helping us make sure that we are always reaching as many people as we can to serve them at the highest capacity we can.
And the thing is, I mean, for me, I think it's so important that that I just want to be as transparent as possible, right? Because I could be up there and I could be doing these lives and I can take all the credit, but that's really not what we're about. It's not what we're about at the Inspire Club. That's not what I'm about as a person. I want to be as transparent as possible.
Yeah.
And so I am not doing any of this alone. This is like, I am being built up by a community, and we felt like it was so important to really share that. And should we get into the
Let's
questions?
do it.
Yeah.
Let's get
Honestly,
into
guys,
it.
also too, just for some context as to randomly just choosing this is rather we can share topics and teachings and different things, but at the end of the day, demonstration is the key thing. You can teach, and you guys get a lot of teaching, I'm sure, on YouTube, on any platform. But at the end of the day, it's not about information; it's about actually demonstrating. We wanted to show that today.
Like 100%.
So, yeah.
And I don't know. Thank you guys for being here. I know
Of
that
course.
was kind of weird.
Are you kidding?
Thank
And
you.
if this looks a little messy, it's because this is what it's about. You know what I mean?
Family's
Community.
messy.
And we're
Family's
bringing it all
messy.
in right
Sure.
here. This was all behind the camera. Now it's in front of the camera. I got
So
you.
here was the number. This was the first question that I came up with, and I thought this was super cool. Now, what you're doing is I'm giving you a question, and you need to ask yourself this question. Does that make sense? So you need to think about it and really like internalize it and really think about it. So the first question is this. So are the people that you're surrounded around, the people that you're in a community with, are they talking about other people, or are they talking about ideas?
Wow.
Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Someone give me a
right?
wave it out of y'all.
Because I mean, just for example, when we're here, we're all about servicing people. We're all about, like I can tell you right now that I can't even tell you how many ideas were floating around.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? If we can expand upon,
Yeah, of course.
that a little bit, because it's like, go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I think one of the keys to really, advancing in your life is surrounding yourself with the right community, and really what Jana's talking about is almost having a test to figure out, is the community around me helping me grow? And one of the biggest things is to realize, are my friends gossiping? When we get together, are we talking about other people? Are we being
Comparing
negative about other
ourselves.
people? Right? Or are we talking about ideas? Are we talking about how to make the world a better place? And that's really one of the biggest things for my personal self that is really taking my life to the next level, finding the right people. And that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
So important.
Yeah.
So important. Like surrounding yourself with a solid community. It's a lot of the times, and we've recognized this. This has been like, even personally for me, it's been so personally transformative. How much ideation is going on, and ideation meaning, guys, if you want an idea of what that means, it's just basically idea creation. Is like that doesn't happen through isolation. That does not
That
happen
is so true.
through isolation.
You can't keep secrets.
No, not at all.
You can't sit there by yourself and keep secrets and think that you're going to grow.
Exactly.
And then surround yourself around people that, like you said, will just talk your ear off about other people and about, oh, so-and-so got there because she, you know, comes from this or she did that or whatever.
Innovation is a community activity.
Yeah.
Innovation, like, you know, us as creatives, we are, you know, we are innovative by nature, and the best way that we unlock that isn't actually through isolation, doing it by ourselves, doing it alone.
Amen.
You know, whatever it may be, it's
man.
actually
Come on,
it's actually in an ecosystem, and we've experienced it together. Like literally, the ideas that have come about. Like guys, I don't think you realize this, but like some of the ads that you guys have seen were all ideas that weren't like thought of like 30 days ago. They were on the spot because there was so much innovation and creative energy that came around. We were like, oh my God, what about this? And then someone else gets it better. Oh my God, and all of a sudden, and then we take that ideation and then we put action. And that's also a problem with isolation is that when you're isolated, sure, you can have a bunch of ideas, and comment below if you recognize this, that you can have a bunch of ideas. You can feel super inspired, but just because you have inspiration doesn't mean you have action.
And if you're not surrounded by the right people,
exactly,
you know, they're not that aren't going to push you up and that aren't talking about ideas, but because they're too busy talking about other people.
Yeah,
So that's what you have to ask yourself.
And that's what the Inspired Club is about. So again, the link is in the link is there. So sign up right now because we're closing not long from now. All right, y'all, love you guys. Be a part of a community.
And it's like you're feeding off of each other's energy, like you said, and ideas. And in the club, like I said, people have ideas and they give them so freely. Like Jana just always has amazing ideas about, you know, how to apply photography to making money. So you can you know, reach out to your community, your local, you know, your kid's school, and reach out and, you know, make a postcard, send it to every family and tell them, you know, this holiday is coming up, Mother's Day is coming up. You know, you can reach out to these folks and create some income for yourself. And it's those types of entrepreneurial ideas, they just flow.
The thing too is that what I think is super fun in the Inspire Club. So the Facebook group is where you're going to be like getting a lot of those ideas, right? So we share a lot of that like on the Facebook group. So also, do you guys? Okay, so I have 5 core questions.
Yeah.
So we also have that video from the Inspire Club that shows like the back end of the Inspire Club. Should we roll that one now or maybe roll it after?
Let's ask another question and then we can show some of the people that didn't see it yesterday exactly what you get.
And by the way, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, we love your thoughts. We love...
Yeah, bring them.
Yeah, comment below with questions because we are going to give a segment for Q&A. We want all your, whether it's about the Inspired Club or advice or whatever it may be, we are here to support you. We are here to add a ton of value.
Welcome, you just signed up.
Come on, Danielle!
Welcome to this community.
Yes.
This is your family now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's as if we want you to feel like you're sitting at this table. Like you can sit with us. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And again, if you want to be a part of this, click the link. Click the link. We want you to be a part of this family.
We want you here. We want you here.
You belong.
Yeah.
You guys belong.
100%.
Yeah.
So the second question, everybody get your pen and paper because this is really big. Do I ask it or should somebody? Well, okay, I'll ask
Go for it.
Okay.
What you doing there now, girl?
Okay. Because I mean, literally, I just really love you guys so much. So let me read it first so that I read it very correctly. Okay. Here's the thing. So are the people that you surround yourself around, is your community speaking life into you, or are they sucking the life out of you?
Oh God. So I really need a rag here, y'all.
I think about it. Like you really have to ask yourself this question and be serious with yourself. Like you have to hold yourself accountable right here, and you have to really think about the people that you're spending the time with. And what is that quote that says, you know, like you are the sum total of
the 5 people,
the 5
that you're around you.
that are around you. And I know, like, if you're anything like me, like I'm from a small town, right? I'm from a really small town in Hayden, Alabama. And when I was growing up, I wasn't surrounded by like artists and people that thought it was a really great idea for me to move to New York City or move to Los Angeles. They thought that was crazy as heck, you know? So I didn't really have that community. And I didn't have Facebook back then either. I mean, Facebook didn't exist when I was growing up. So I think it's really, really, really amazing how, you know, we can be a community with people that live all over the world. South Africa is here.
Australia.
Japan is here. Australia is here.
Ohio
is here.
Ohio, man.
Texas. Florida.
I mean, you know, I mean, mean, it's awesome. There's so many, we are in a community right in this moment. So
Welcome to the community, Deborah. Welcome to the community.
Come on, Deborah, let's go!
Welcome to the community.
Let's go! Welcome.
Join us. We are going to support every single one of you. And by the way, real quick, I want to touch on that because I know I said before that, it's all about surrounding yourself with the right people. And one of the biggest things is when you leave a group of people, you should never feel drained.
Amen.
You should never feel like, oh, my cup feels so empty, like I just feel like I just gave it all to them. You should leave a community feeling empowered, lifted up. You should have people around you speaking life into you.
Amen.
Every single day. And this is what this community does. We do it to our members. It's just unbelievable.
Being givers is a core value. And honestly, something that you should be asking yourself, like, is the community that I'm surrounding myself by, are the people that I'm continually connecting on a day-to-day basis, are they people that are multiplying me? Am I growing out of it, or am I being suppressed?
Because nothing stays the same, right, Hector?
Exactly.
Things in life either get better or they get worse.
Yes.
And that includes you. You get better on a daily basis,
Come on.
or you get worse. Nothing stays the same.
Preach it, girl.
It's true, right?
Preach it, girl.
So you have to take action
Come on.
to make yourself better. To make yourself a better human. And like that, I mean, for me, I think, I don't know about you guys, but there was definitely a time where I definitely felt like I had to do everything on my own.
Yeah.
That I did not feel like I had a team or support or anything like that. And that was hard.
It's scary.
It took the long way to learn things. You know what I mean?
And we want to make this don't have to take the long way.
You have to take isolation is the long game, guys.
It really is.
And honestly, it's just true. Isolation is not a fun thing. So again, www.theinspiredclub.net/join.
Slash join.
Guess who's not isolated? Anna Lopez.
Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family.
I'm telling you.
I love that. I'm so excited.
telling you.
Did we have that video?
Yeah, let's roll the little, honestly, guys, I would love for you a little sneak peek of the club.
And so this is what we're going to do, because
We're going to bring Instagram over.
yeah, well, Instagram is over there.
Yeah, let's get Instagram.
Yeah, we're going to bring Instagram over.
We're going to show you guys some love. We want to make sure.
And maybe we can just take...
Hey there, so I just wanted to take you on a little tour of the Inspired Club. So this is what it looks like when you get into the Inspired Club, and here are some of our courses. So you can see we have photography fundamentals, how to use window light, how to use open shade, engagement photography. We have a whole section on wedding photography, how to pose your models. It goes on and on and on. We have so many courses, like heading over to page 3 and 4, but I'm going to go back to page 1 and go inside of a course for you. So a lot of photographers, if they're beginners, they're going to start over here at the photography fundamentals, and I just want to show you inside of a course what that looks like. So inside of a course like photography fundamentals, you'll see here just courses, videos on getting to know your DSLR. You guys, there's 10 videos just on how to get to know your DSLR, right? So we go over different modes of camera, what's RAW versus JPEG, what's a histogram. And then when you head over to composition, there's 4 videos just about composition. To learn the exposure triangle, you guys, we have 10 videos that are going to teach you all about the exposure triangle. These videos are really, really great for you to really learn how to use your camera, which is a lot about what we talked about yesterday. So, and then on and on and on. Then, we're closing with tips here on how to take better photos, and there's 7 videos in there. So this is just inside one of the courses. So that's just inside photography fundamentals. So let me take you into a BTS. So for instance, BTS is behind the scenes. So in the BTSs, this is where you are basically like a second shooter, and this, I would say, our members love this the most. So this is what you receive every single month. You get a full BTS video, and here's some behind the scenes of me at a wedding, just kind of going over how I pose large groups. So this BTS was 15 minutes, and this BTS was going over wedding family photos. So how I deal with wedding family photos. So like I said, our members get a monthly video, a monthly BTS And if it were me, you guys, I would actually, if it were me and I was a photographer, trying to, get better at my craft, I would join the Inspire Club just for the BTS. I'll just go into one more BTS for you. So you can just sort of see what that's like. So this one's 25 minutes long. You can see it's me on a more like elevated shoot. So it's different types of shoots. So you can see I'm on an engagement session. We were using lights that day. I had an assistant, and I've got a remote control. I'm sorry. I've got a mic on, and so it's literally like I'm not performing for you. These people aren't models. These are real people, real couples, and I'm showing you exactly what I do, exactly how I pose them. Okay, so I feel like I've gone over a pretty good, like I've showed you, we have a ton of courses and a lot that are on photography. Let me just touch on the branding aspect of the Inspire Club. So we have a course on, how to write your mission statement. But as it goes into social media, you guys, we have the ultimate course on the Pinterest guide. So the ultimate course on Pinterest is amazing. That's one of the most popular courses that we have. I have an entire course on Facebook. So how to use Facebook for your business, how to use Instagram for your business, how to use Pinterest for your business. Guys, see, we have eight modules here, and this really works. It's really, really, really amazing. So we're very focused on teaching you about branding and social media as well. Another thing that people love, which I think is super fun, is we have email templates. So that's in a course that's all about communicating with your clients. And so we have email templates and contracts. So you can simply copy and paste these emails, and it's going to help you to communicate with your clients better. So that's a really amazing part of the Inspire Club too. So let me also show you the Facebook group. So the Facebook group is amazing, and we have so many amazing members. And look at this, we have members putting up, oh, so sweet. Colette always so sweet. She's always so amazing. So as you can see, like we have photographers here that are posting photos and getting feedback. I'm in here all the time, you guys. Literally, I was just in there before we filmed this. So I think this is also super, super valuable to have a community. So we really love the Facebook. That's a big part of it. I jump in there. I do lives. I'm just randomly putting up editing videos. Sometimes I'll be editing a photo and I'll just make a screen recording and put it up there. Cool. Well, I'm glad that that I was able to give you a little tour of TIC, and I'm excited. So let's get back to our live masterclass.
So we know that we're live on YouTube and Facebook.
That's a big part of it.
And Instagram,
I jump in there.
I love my Instagram. So it's going to be like 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. And then we're going to go into question number 3, which is bomb.
We love you guys.
Cool. I think we're good.
Cool. Well,
okay, so then we'll take the volume down there. We're all just like, it's like trying to make all this work. It's awesome.
Again, this was unplanned. So.
Yeah.
That's why.
A little messy, just a little bit. We love you guys.
But we wanted this to happen, though.
Yeah, no,
we wanted this
awesome.
to happen.
And again, guys, we appreciate you. We thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
you guys.
It means the world to us.
Yeah,
it means the world to us.
definitely.
Jana, ask question number 3.
Okay, so
it's super important.
Yeah, I love question number 3. So, and it's a big one. And like we were saying before, you have to really ask yourself these questions. So, are you surrounded by friends or a community or whoever you're surrounding yourself around? Are these people just talkers, or do they take action? Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't tell you how much I am influenced by people that I'm around that don't just talk about what they're going to do or talk about they want their lives to change. Literally. And it can have anything, things to do with all aspects of your life, whether it's, it's about getting out of the job that you don't like, whether it's about getting out of debt, whether it's about actually learning how to use your camera, whether it's about doing a live masterclass because you're at that level, you know what I mean? To surround yourself around people who are doers. And just to give you an example of how this masterclass happened, you guys, I wasn't even the person who said, I think we should do a 3-day masterclass. No, I didn't say that. I'm out shooting, you guys. I mean, my job is I'm a full-time wedding photographer. I was just in Paris a few weeks ago. I was in up in Saint Ynez last week. This Saturday I'm going to be down at Terranea. I mean, like, this is what I do. But guess what? I have a community. I have a team. And Andrew reached out and said, Jana, you know, like, the Inspired Club is amazing. This thing is so huge. This thing's
so
crazy.
Amazing, obviously.
Like, we have to really, really get it out there. And I think the best way for us to do it is a 3-day live masterclass.
Giving, you know, 3 days is really just embodies everything we are, right? It's like, it's just giving. It's just giving value to people for 3 days. We worked so hard to just make sure, you know, that Jana was taken care of and she could really deliver wonderful content and tips, and then, you know, of course, then that just leads us into the club and how much more you can get in the club. But
they're huge
all
on
about
giving. I mean, we gave away we're giving away cameras, we're giving with all this content, we're giving away this. I mean, they also donate to amazing charities for amazing work. I mean, it's a huge aspect. Giving is a huge aspect.
And I would say taking action, right? So being around people who just talk about things and don't take action is also one of those things that can be such a burden on you, right? We've all had that friend who literally always talks about what they're going to do, but never actually takes action towards it. And that's what we're all about, is taking action. So,
Will we bring Andrew?
Yeah.
Ready?
So Andrew's behind the camera.
Yes.
And Yanni. There we go.
Let's go, Yanni. Let's go, baby.
Come on.
Look at this guy. Look at that guy. My God.
What camera are you on?
The wide's fine. The wide's fine. You
That
can see
guy
the wide.
This
right
is
there.
Yanni right here. I mean, babe. Okay, you want to come a little closer? Yeah. Because babe, you can even help because you're, you know.
Oh man. I mean, Andrew.
He's been part of the Inspired Club since day one that we started.
Exactly. When we were first developing the Inspired Club, and we were shooting new courses, tons of new courses for the club, and putting the site together, this man and his talent and his gift for video editing, he's a master video artist and editor and storyteller.
His company is Emerge Films, so he does wedding films. So he's shooting like storytelling wedding films, and so obviously it was a really good fit here. That's Emerge Films, everybody.
Come on.
Like he's
Come on.
Let's
go.
And not like obviously he's super talented. You know, and like,
insanely talented, y'all. Oh my God.
And I think that, you know, and there's a lot of talented videographers in California, obviously too. But to work with a good human, like every single person,
Come on.
a good human, a person that you can trust, a person that's going to deliver after he's done that really amazing art. Anyway, okay, I could sell Andrew Yanni all day long because I love him.
I'm seriously just thankful to be. The words that you're saying is really just a reflection of you, and it's a reflection of you, and it's a reflection of everyone here, and it means so much being part of it in the beginning, because it's, you know, nothing ever starts off like on its best feet when it starts off. So when you see something, when you see a seed that takes years to grow, and then within a few weeks it grows 90 feet tall, you kind of just have to like sit back and really just like, what the heck, this happened, and I'm part of it by default, and it's just like, you can't take that for granted. So
and just talking about the type of people that you surround yourself around, like, so Andrew is from Egypt, and he moved to California 6 years ago, and you were like, I don't know,
in high school, just came here on a dream.
He like had a dream
by himself.
And I mean, I don't want to give away things, or I don't want to tell your story that you don't. But you didn't have much money.
No, if it inspires, I know this is called an Inspired Club, and if I am part of it, then it's my responsibility to be equally as inspiring. So,
I love you. I love you.
Honestly, we were talking on the live last night on YouTube, and I was hearing Rachel. I don't know if you're still on, and I watched the YouTube video again earlier this morning, and I saw your comments and how you want to be a part of this community, and it's so emotionally touching because. I've wanted to look for a community. When I came for the first 3 months, I've wanted to find a community that are equally as crazy and nuts about what I love
yes.
as these
We're
people.
pretty nuts, especially
Andrew.
And you find
Definitely Andrew.
You find all these people that have been black sheep in their own way in their own lives, and you're just like, oh, we're just a bunch of black sheep sitting around,
obsessed with the things that we love.
We're obsessed with everything that we do. Everyone is kind of like a genius at what they do, and being part of it is kind of just like a honor.
And so more than welcome, so more than eager to help out. Because I think each and knows, I don't know, but I'm just saying, don't you all agree that you get what you give?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So if I have the 100%. Opportunity to give anything, I'm like, this is awesome, because this is just gonna I just talked about Hector. I've been around Hector now for this is awesome.
This is awesome, y'all. Come on.
But it's true.
No, I got it.
There's
I'll operate.
Oh, he's about to say something deep, y'all. Just
okay, let's make sure the
you're about to say still out right now.
Hold on, let's get the camera on Andrew. He's about
get the camera. Yeah. You're gonna go into a deep, mindset of meditation because it's gonna be really profound. What he's about to say. It's like Albert Einstein right near of marketing. Anyways, go for it.
Well, thank you, Karina. You're loving the Kodak shirt.
Yes.
It's a Kodak moment.
This guy has style.
I was just going to say, Jana said something that really struck me that I've thought of before, and that is, she said, you get what you give. And for a while now, I've had this phrase, this saying that I kind of came up with that is like, a lot of people say that from the movie Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, which is like, it's kind of a ignorance is bliss type of way of living life, but I believe that life is actually like a vending machine. You get out what you put in. So life is a series of choices. It's a series of decisions to make. It's not a box of chocolate. You're not randomly opening it up and pulling things out. You're looking at a vending machine and you're saying, I want this, I want that, I want this. What do you have to do with a vending machine, guys? If you want to get something out of it, you have to put something into it. And that's what life is. Life is all about input equals output. And last night we were on a live, we were excited, we were talking about the giveaway, different ways that we might be promoting the giveaway for the camera and everything. And I said this quote, it's actually an unknown quote. I looked it up and we don't know who said it first. But it's a brilliant quote and it has a lot to do with what we were talking about last night on the YouTube live stream. Anybody who was there last night and
it
you're
was
back.
a party.
It was amazing.
That was amazing.
We were feeling it.
I said,
amazing.
If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. And so, guys, if we're talking about input and output and what you get out of life, what you put in, you have to put in sacrifice. And you have to be willing to make hard decisions and put in, that money that you might not want to put into that vending machine because you want the reward that's in there. And so if I could sum it up in the easiest and simplest way possible, if you want to be an amazing photographer, put $20 in that vending machine right now.
Come on.
And what you're going to get out,
candy bar a day,
it's less than a candy bar a day.
You can get Kit Kats are more expensive.
What you're going to get out of the vending machine that is the Inspired Club is so much more than you could really ever imagine. And part of why Jana was like, guys, let's just bring everybody on here is because we are transparent, we are authentic. We want to show you this, you're getting all of this. When you join, you're getting the Facebook group, you're getting all those courses that we just showed, but you also get our creativity, our brain, because we're constantly, Seth and I are bringing to the table something that the Inspired Club hasn't really rolled out yet, and we haven't even really talked about, which is some of you are amazing, a lot of you are amazing photographers, right? And you may be looking to monetize your skill set more, and you're looking at okay, how do I run ads? What is this paid traffic game? How do I build an email list? How do I collect? That's what we do.
We're experts at it.
We eat, breathe, and sleep paid traffic and strategy. And so there are monthly live trainings in the Inspired Club Facebook group that you're going to get every single month. and we're gonna start being a part of that. So I'm super excited.
Come on,
dude.
dude.
I do want to say something. I'm going to add something.
Yeah, and then
I'm going to
after
echo.
that-
I'm going to echo that echo.
Yeah.
Echo that echo.
You all have met Andrew the philosopher.
And this
by
is
the
where,
way.
hey, so when we say the doors are closing May 9th at 11:59 p.m., that means that it's $20 for literally a day and a half longer, and we're going to be putting so much more content into the course that when people come back in, if we ever open up the doors to the Inspired Club again, which we might,
We really have no idea.
not at this price,
And we're definitely not.
there's going to be so much content that, and you're grandfathered in once you pay. Once you pay, you're grandfathered in. So
Yes.
I'm telling you, the Inspired Club is going to be so revolutionary for photographers.
Yes.
Like he said, there's going to be so much marketing material that's going to be going into the future of it, as well as the monthly live trainings that happen every single month in the Facebook group. Hector.
Yeah. So just think of this. I want you guys to imagine this. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I want you guys to imagine this, right? There was a man, right? And this man he had a little boat. And he goes out and he sails to the boat, and as he's out in the middle of the ocean, the wind starts blowing, and 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 he's wondering, why is there a little movement, right, in his light? Why is there a little movement in the boat? And he's complaining, he's different things like that, and he dies out at sea. And why honestly does this guy die at sea? Why does that happen? Very simple. Is because he didn't put up the sail. Because he didn't put up the sail. And I love this quote, St. Augustine, you don't need to know who he is, but basically this: God provides the wind, but man must raise the sail.
Yes.
And as many of you guys might be literally like wondering, why isn't my life going anywhere in any different direction? Why am I not moving? Why isn't something changing? And although, you've been there yourself. We've all been there. I've been there where I'm like, dang it, why aren't there things changing? Isn't there a move? Why isn't there a shift? And the reality is that the wind is the Inspired Club, but you have to put up the sail. You have to be the one that takes the action and puts up the sail, because you can look at your life, not enjoy it, not feel like it's ideal for what you want it to be. And if you want it to be the ideal, if you want to envision yourself moving, you have to put up the sail, you have to take the action today. So again, I encourage you guys, click the link in the description, and sign up for the Inspired Club.
Dude, I love that. I mean,
so good.
That is an amazing. That's like an amazing story, and I love it because I mean, literally, I could, and it brings me back to I remember, and shoot, I still to this day, you know what I mean? I can even admit that, like, you know, here I am. I have the Inspired Club, and I'm like, obviously, I love it. I'm really proud of it, and it's there. You know what I mean? And we have members, but I can honestly say, even then, you know, before you guys came on board, I was feeling a little stuck, right?
Yeah.
I was feeling a little like, okay, so like, how are we going to move forward with it? So I appreciate that. And I'm just being real as heck right now.
Yeah,
100%. Because then, you know, I feel sometimes also like, man, I'm working really hard and I'm living to my fullest potential, but you know what? There always is more. When you do surround yourself around people, that there always is more, because then they can show you
how to put up the sail too.
Yeah, because it's like, because I'm just kind of like, what in the world?
Or maybe you tried to build the sail before and there was holes in it and you didn't know what you were doing with it, right?
No, 100%.
And that's where the community comes in. Yep.
Like trying to, like you said, like doing it alone. Like that's how. I mean, I felt that way different times in my life, but even with the Inspired Club,
and it's just waiting too. Like when you're by yourself and you're wondering, like, why isn't there any movement? It's a lot of the times we're just waiting all the time. I've done that. I'm guilty of it. We all are guilty of it.
Dude, everyone.
We're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and we're, you know, I like to say this. Yeah, exactly. We're just waiting, and it is funny. I say this all the time. I say the waiters are the haters. Like the waiters are the haters. When there's waiting, there's complaining. There's always like, you know, when we're waiting around all the time, when we're waiting and just like, where's the movement? It's because we've got to do something about it. And if there's something in your life that you see right now, you know, this isn't just to sell you or whatever. This is a transformation. Yeah. Like we are genuinely closing things down. This is not some tactic or anything. This is genuine.
Yeah. Cynthia, talk about Cynthia.
Cynthia, this is a transformational community. Those are normal things. This isn't just an occasional thing. Those are extremely normal things.
And and like what you just said, this isn't a tactic. Like when you go on theinspiredclub.net, if it's after May 9th at 11:59 p.m., we've already shot the video. There will be a video of me saying that you can join the wait list.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it.
And we don't know
Yeah.
when we'll
We
actually
really
open
don't
up
know
again.
when it's gonna open
But the other thing,
It could be
I
3
just-
months or it could be a year. Who knows? I don't know.
Again, and you guys, like we're talking about, you know, just finding this team that just enhanced what we were doing and doing the club. That same dynamic is in the club. So we have in the club, there are amazing, amazing photographers, amazing people who are doing it. We have all types. Like we have like Cynthia, who might be starting late in her life. We have kids who just like, I don't have money for college, but and they're just starting out. But then we have people who, like I said, could really use you guys, who are in the business, who are shooting weddings, who are, you know, who are operating on that level.
They just
and
need
they're
more eyes on them.
and they're so open to, again, support one another
Yeah.
and share
Oh, yeah.
and guide and really, really
It's their life.
give
They
positive
eat,
food.
sleep, breathe photography.
There's no competition. What is that saying? It's not competition.
Community over competition.
Community over competition.
100%.
That is what we're all about.
Yeah, and guys, I'm seeing a lot of comments. You guys are loving the like kind of inspiration, the motivational quotes, and I just want you to know we're also working on putting together, I don't know if we've had one yet in the group, but one of the things that I know that we need, especially as creatives, it can be hard to find your direction and your rhythm and your motivation throughout the week. And sometimes as a creative, you can honestly get sidetracked thinking like, oh, this is what I should be doing, and you're spending all this time on maybe not the right things that are actually going to be productive to helping you move your business forward and grow it. So we've been talking about how we want to start off the week with live, weekly, like Monday, Motivation Monday.
Yes!
Where like
Getting
if you
your
think
mindset
this is
right.
good,
Yeah.
like if this was random, guys. If we sit down with intention and you hear Dave spitting fire about like setting intentions for the week and like just getting yourself in line with life in the world and
Almost
growing
like having
your
like a
business.
GPS for life.
Exactly. You're going to get that every week in the Inspired Club if you join. So join
GPS
us.
for life.
Honestly, we would love to
we-
help
Should we
motivate
go
and
to
inspire
another
you.
testimonial?
Yeah, we should
maybe?
roll a testimonial.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But one last
Maybe,
thing before we go to another testimonial, before we roll to another testimonial, I want you, if you guys identify yourself, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, if you guys identify yourself as being a creative person, you are a creative, I want you to say me down in the chat.
Where
me
can
down
I
in the
put
chat.
it? Me.
Yeah, me down in the chat. Put me
That's
down
a
in the
huge
chat. Come on,
habit.
Facebook,
That's
Instagram,
when you
YouTube.
start claiming it, saying it.
Yes,
Yes.
because here's what I want to leave you with, and then we'll go to the testimonial. And I want you to really ask yourself is this, because I found something and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. Creativity does not wait for that perfect moment. It fashions its own perfect moments out of ordinary ones. I'll say that again. Creativity does not wait for a perfect moment. It fashions its own perfect moments out of ordinary ones.
I love that.
Why did I share that with you? Is because if you said you identify yourself as a creative, if you said that you are a creator, that means you don't wait for that moment. You don't wait for, oh, well, I'll join it later. You don't wait whatever. You create those moments. You decide to look at your life that might not be ideal. It might be simple. It might be ordinary. You might be in the mountains of Alabama, if there are even mountains there. I have no idea. Whatever it may be, whether you have an amazing and you are crushing it in your photography business, or you are absolutely brand spanking new and you have no idea. At the end of the day, if you define yourself as a creator, you are someone who fashions your life.
I know. It
So what
glitched.
does that
The
mean?
app closed. Turn off.
Fashioning means you have to
It's
take
delayed.
action.
That's why.
So sign up for the Inspired Club. Click the link in the description. www.theinspiredclub.net/join. Let's get you set up.
Show that testimonial.
Show that testimonial.
So
Melanie.
good. Where'd you find that quote?
Who are we going to?
Candace?
Happier.com.
I love it.
Candace?
Happier.com.
Melanie,
Candace?
Candace won't work.
Okay. We'll go Melanie.
My name is Melanie and I'm a member of the Inspired Club. What I love about the Inspired Club is that it is so fun, it's amazing, and it's hands-on. They're basically online classes that help you become a better photographer. With the Inspired Club, I learned how to use a tricky triangle, which is ISO, aperture, and shutter speeds. I learned how to use Lightroom and just stuff like that. I learned the real thirds. So if you really want to become a better photographer, I promise you the Inspired Club is the place to be.
You're good.
Hey guys, we are showing Instagram the testimonial. So just stick with us for 1 second, please.
I learned how to tricky
We're almost back.
ISO and shutter speeds. I learned how to use Lightroom and just stuff like that. I learned the real thirds. So if you really want to become a better photographer, I promise you, the Inspired Club is the place to be.
Come on now. That was so sweet. I love that. That was like nice and sweet.
It's this guy.
Dude, this chair.
You guys, that makes me so happy. Like, I've said it. How many times have I said that this week? I'm like, I think the thing that lights me up the most is the testimonials.
I love it. I love
and
seeing
it always has. You know, I started my YouTube 8 years ago, and that's the thing that always kind of like carried me through was like testimonials and people saying, "Hey, Jenna, I learned this thing from you," or like, you know, because I related to you, Jenna, or whatever. You know, I sort of my story's similar to yours, and because you could do it, I felt like I could, and it's like nothing lights me up more than that. So, okay, so we can go to the fourth question.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's wait for Zena.
Come on, Xena. Let's go, Xena Warrior. Okay.
And we will review the 5 questions at the end.
Okay.
I know it's taken a little while, but it's because it's amazing.
When you do things in community, it's just a lot of inspiration.
There's so much.
So it might go a little longer. Sorry about it.
Go for it, Jan.
Okay, cool. So the fourth one is, are you surrounded by a community that runs away from work, or are they driven to work hard?
Woo!
Right? So really, really ask yourself that. And I mean, are you, the people that you're surrounded around, are they complaining about their jobs? Are they bummed that like Sunday's over and Monday's about to start? You know what I mean?
Are they Netflix and chilling like 24/7?
Right. No,
You know what I mean?
literally, it's like, dude, if you're gonna be like surrounded around that, you're gonna be Netflix and chilling. You know what I mean? And guess what happens when you're Netflix and chilling all the time? You're gonna be in the exact same place that you were. Like in a year from now, you're gonna be in the exact same place.
So true.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about your jobs. I mean, yes, I do. but
It's not a job.
No, it's
not.
really isn't.
I do
It's
know
the
how
best
you
thing
feel
in
about
the
your
world.
job. But like, you guys, I mean, I'll just share a little bit with me. I mean, I feel like photography found me. You know what I mean? Like, it saved me. Photography has, like, absolutely saved my life. I've become the best version of myself because of the job that I do. So I'm certainly not running from it. I'm not complaining about it, and I'm thankful for it. You know, I don't know. Maybe you feel a certain way. I don't know. What do you think?
How do I? Go ahead. Well,
okay.
Let's go,
Go,
Xena. Let's go,
Xena.
Xena. Let's go, Xena.
I love hearing this.
I think it's really important and to surround yourself with a community that loves their Mondays. You know what I mean? It does something to your mindset when you're around people that love their Mondays. Like, hate surrounding myself with people that are like, it's Friday, I'm done. I'm like, it's Monday. I'm going to work today.
Thank
you
God.
know? And that really helps. You
Right?
know?
And it's like, I'm not in a cubicle.
Oh, no.
And I'm not having to sit in traffic all the time. Sometimes, even when I do sit in traffic, when I am like going to Orange County or I'm going somewhere for my weddings, I'm actually thankful because I'm like, a lot of people have to do this every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And a lot of the times too, what happens is when you're in an environment, when you're in an atmosphere where people are like that, where they're just like, I can't wait to have fun on, you know, evening on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and it sucks going back on Mondays. They oftentimes, I've experienced this, where it's almost like you feel guilty for working. You feel guilty for loving what you do. So you either decide to create a new community or you decide to conform.
You shrink.
And you decide to minimize your standards and match that because you feel a sense of, man, I love this photography thing. I love it. It's my passion. It's something that I'm gonna do full time. But then they just like, wait, you're not like me. You can't be having fun. What you're doing? Like, I'm not like that. I feel depressed where I want to run and escape from that. You don't want to surround yourself in that kind of community. Honestly, like myself, Seth, and Andrew. I was just gonna bring it up. like guys. Okay, so we've connected with the Inspired Club and different things, but when we get back, we're like, okay, what's the next what's the next thing we're gonna create? What's the next thing we're gonna do? We are like, it literally. We have to force ourselves to stop. We have to force ourselves to relax because we so love what we do. Yeah. And that's the kind of community that you want to be. You want to be a part of a community that they have to tell you to simmer down. Well, not tell you have to simmer down, but it's like because everyone's so pumped up to just do it.
Yeah,
everyone's so pumped up to just do it that they're just like, we just keep wanting to work, but we need to like have like a movie night. Can we just chill today?
Oh,
because
come
we're always
on.
working.
California AM 15 just joined. Thank you.
Let's go, California!
Jess
Come on!
Morales, welcome.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you for joining. We are so pumped.
Come on.
Yeah, so I want to just say one thing, because as we're talking about this, I even saw a comment, so I'm like kind of creeping over, looking at the comments here on Facebook, and I saw somebody say something about other photography courses or other things going on in photography, and you notice this isn't called the Photography Club, right? Like, you guys notice the name of the club is not the Photography Club, it's the Inspired Club, because there's so much more you're getting when you come in here than just photography. You're going to be surrounded by people who love their Mondays. That's why we want to do the Mindset Motivation Mondays. Get people pumped for Mondays. We're doing marketing in here. We're going to be giving you guys fresh live trainings on all things life. Like, this is the Inspired Club to master not only photography, but master your life.
Yeah,
that's
and it's
100%.
amazing.
Go ahead.
That's so key, because it's like, here's the truth. I've recognized, and this is a principle I've learned in owning my own business as well, is that in order to be good in business, you can't just be good in your skill. You have to be a good person.
100%.
You have to be a good person, like, and you have to be surrounded by solid and good people.
You ready for this?
Go.
You ready for this?
Go,
So one more thing. So your business can only grow as far as you grow. Once your business starts to outgrow you, you'll actually self-destruct the business a little bit to keep it back where you're at. So you can only grow, your business can only grow as far as you grow.
Right.
So in order to grow your business, you need to grow yourself first.
That's why this is beyond a photography course.
Exactly. So you can be a good photographer, but if you don't have that soul and that spirit and that inspiration and that givingness and all of that to go along with it, then it's going to be really hard to be successful alone.
And it's a journey. It is really a journey, but a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step.
Come on, dude.
So
Clicking that link.
Yeah. So click the link.
That's the first
take
step.
the step. Buy the the candy bar a day. Stop eating the candy bars. Buy the
Starbucks. Wait, Dave. What else? This is really cool because I don't think we've even talked about this. Like, we talk about community, and we saw how we're like impacting lives is what matters to everyone at this table. That's why you saw that video of Cynthia. Like, that was just real, guys. That's what we wanted to do. And Dave, you were telling me earlier something else that the Inspired Club does. That like being a part of this community is actually bigger than just us and bigger than you. There's a cause behind it, right?
Of course, yeah. I mean, from the beginning, we've always been cognizant of that. Of course, always giving.
And that's what the Inspired Club is, to give people the tools to change their lives. And
But our 10%.
10%.
I know. So we're, but on another level, we were committed to giving 10% of our proceeds
for most of our, for the past year or so, we've been a orphanage in Haiti that my parents have been have worked very close with as missionaries, and we have family in Haiti that we support, and lately we've been supporting women who are battling cancer, and so these are some of the causes that we get behind. So we just give. We believe in giving back. So and as a community, so we try to let our community know, like, hey, we're doing this together. It's not just Jana and Dave. It's us. And
That's
just,
Dave.
That's
That's basically like.
Come on,
Dave. That's amazing.
Literally,
I love
that
that.
is just Dave. Like,
That's
Dave,
his DNA.
his heart is just. I mean, it's so big and it's so good, and he's such a good human. And for him, it's like that's a priority. You know what I mean? And I gotta be honest. For me, that wasn't the first thing I thought about.
Yeah.
But obviously, as soon as he brought it up, I'm like, of course. Why didn't I think about that? But that's another thing. You can't do it all.
Yeah. That's also an interesting part too. Is you were talking about togetherness, and honestly, guys, what's the enemy of togetherness is ego, right? Like the enemy of, I like to say, creativity and community require humility. You have to be okay with not doing it on your own. Like, that actually requires to put aside your ego, and that actually requires for you to humble yourself and say, hey, I can't do this on my own. There's actually, and many of you guys might know, an expert Spanish artist, Pablo Picasso. He actually said that the enemy to creativity is good. The enemy to creativity is just a sense of good. And what exactly does that mean? Is that it's feeling like, oh, I'm good. Like, I don't need this. I'm good.
Right.
I'm fine. And guys, this is coming.
This
is coming from not some like little newbie artist. This is coming from an expert artist, Pablo Picasso. I mean, for crying out loud! Like really, Pablo Picasso. Like like duh. And the fact that he would say that, you know, the enemy to creativity is just a sense of good. Well, I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need this. I'm just good. I'm telling you that in order to have innovation, you have to have humility. You just have to.
I agree with you 1,000%. And I just read a quote recently on Instagram that said, "Success doesn't make you." I'm sorry. What's the word when you can't? When nothing can. Invincible. Success doesn't make you invincible. It makes you lazy and complacent.
Ooh.
And I really, that touched me because I was like, at this point, I've been working a long time. I've been a full-time photographer. I've been making a living, and I could be like, hey, I'm successful. I could do this. But you know what? That's being lazy.
Yep.
And
come on.
you know, it was. So anyway, for me, it's like I am committed to growth. I am committed to expanding. I am committed to being better. And I think that, and I'm committed to also what you just said about like not having an ego and being able to, you know, work with people. I think that that's been one of the best things that I've ever done. So should we move on to the fifth question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So the fifth question, you guys, let me read it
What
beforehand.
questions do we have, by the way?
Just
the last one.
Cool.
Yeah. I love this one. Okay.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Comment below if you guys are liking this. We
Yeah.
want to hear your thoughts. Ask questions about
everybody's
anything.
loving it.
Comment below.
Manya Keselov, welcome.
Let's go.
Now this is a huge one. This is number 5 because it's the best one, okay? So you pen and paper, write it down, ask yourself this. Does your community hold you accountable to be your best even when you don't feel your best?
Dang.
Oh,
I mean, that's big.
That's intense.
it really is.
Because that's the point of community.
Yeah.
The point of community is to lift you up when you're feeling down. Because no one is perfect. And no one's expected to be perfect. But if you have a community around you that when you're feeling down and their energy's up, it almost makes you feel, it does almost make you feel invincible.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
dude, I could do anything with this family and this community.
Yeah, and they hold you accountable. You know what I mean? And it's not just inspiration. It's not just funny words. It's you can do this. You have to. You will. You know what I mean?
Preach that.
It's true.
I have to say, Jalinda Hill, you are an inspiration to us. Jalinda just wrote in from YouTube and said, driving Uber so I can make the extra $20 a month and it is so worth it.
Girl.
Come on.
Yes, it is.
Talk
Yes,
about sacrificing for what you
And
want.
resourcefulness.
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, and we're going to get with Jalinda and, you know, make sure she's taken care of. You know, we're going to work with her, give her an action plan, see where she's at with her relationship to photography, you know, and just guide her through very concrete steps to
a roadmap
to the opportunities that are right at her fingertips.
So we have a question. It said, what are some of your favorite personal motivational routines? Because we definitely have.
Oh dang! We've been
live this morning. Did you see Jan's live
we
this
definitely have the routine down pat. I mean, I feel like, you know.
Yo, y'all want to do one right now?
Real quick, Kelsey said on YouTube that it seems like the page to join is down currently. We're working on getting it back up. So the inspiredclub.net/join is actually down. But here's a hack. If you guys actually type in theinspiredclub.us, theinspiredclub.us, that will work as well. Just make sure you don't put www in front of it. Just theinspiredclub.us. And that'll direct you to a link that is live and that is working so you can sign up. So Kelsey, thank you for bringing that to our attention. And welcome when you go to theinspiredclub.us and join.
And really quick too, I want to answer that question about, you know, I'm gonna touch on that question about the inspirational routines. Right before I do that, I just want to remind you that, do we have the code word for today? Should we get people to start writing
Yeah.
it
We do
down?
it now.
Yeah.
I don't know because the sun's going
Well,
down.
here's the thing about
Totally do
this.
that.
So I'm thinking what we need to do, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be commenting, and I don't want to make a rush decision. We should actually have them comment, take a little while, look through everything, and then go live again and announce the winner. What do you guys think? This is me just talking. This is what we do, by the way.
Well,
I think part of
that's
it's
the point of
talking on the
innovation.
spot.
I definitely want to make sure that, you know,
We end it.
well, that people get. Yeah, I want to end it and give it away. I want to give it away because I want to definitely because we that's the way we said we were going to do it.
Yeah.
I want to do that, but I feel like if we got them to start, doing the code word now, that we could still have time.
Do we have a testimonial at least to show when we do the wait time, maybe?
Well, or we could go over the last question more and talk about our routine.
Our routine. Yeah. So it's stay inspired is the word to comment.
So comment below, stay inspired. Stay inspired right now. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Comment below, stay inspired.
So comment below, stay inspired.
Yes.
And then we had also, this is kind of like, also we had talked about maybe giving away for like sponsoring 4 people.
Oh,
right?
Oh yes. Okay, so that actually, we want 3.
I would say let's maybe 3.
5 is a good word.
5? Let's do 5. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna do something really interesting. It's gonna be really fun. All right. So what we decided to do as another giveaway, because Christmas came early, is for everyone who signs up right now. Okay. So that means you would have to go to either one of 2 links: www.
Just the Inspired
just the Inspired Club. Okay, so that's just okay. It's not
the Inspired Club.us.
The Inspired Club.us. For everyone who goes, signs up right now. Okay, we are going to hand select also 5 people. Okay, we're going to hand select 5 people to give away and credit 6 months free of 100% access to the Inspired Club, the courses, the branding, all of it, the community, all of those things. 6 months. So here's how that looks like. Here's how that. Here's how that looks like. Here's how that looks like. Is that we need you guys to sign up right now, and basically the 5 winners will essentially refund you the money that you spend right now, and then we'll also make sure that you get literally 6 months of 100% access to the community that we've been talking about, the inspiration, the content, the coaching that will happen, all the accountability you need. You'll get access 100% for free. You will not get a single withdrawal out of your account for 6 months.
I love that.
So go and sign up. I want to sign up right now. Can I give you my credit card right now? So again, that is the inspiredclub.us.
The link in Facebook is pinned now to the top, the new link.
The new link. So Facebook, you guys have that link, the inspiredclub.us. So again, sign up right now.
Should we comment on Instagram and put the link in Instagram? Can we do that?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So we'll do that.
Do it from there. So it's going to come from Hector. Is that Hector?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And also on YouTube, in the description for the live feed on YouTube, the link is also the correct link is live right now as well. So
also,
should we talk about the camera?
Yeah, I mean, real quick. Also, what you're getting with the camera is this beautiful f1.2 45mm lens, and then this little field recorder, which is like such a freaking cool thing to have.
It's an amazing video camera.
Yeah. So for if you're ever looking to get into video, this field recorder is huge.
Y'all, I'm just putting right now Instagram. I am putting the link right here in comments coming from Hector. Coming from Hector's phone.
Yeah, the inspiredclub.us, guys. Again, sign up, and we're going to choose 5 lucky winners to get a 6-month, 100%.
And you'll get that message after the live.
We'll contact you guys. We will contact, because obviously, when you sign up, we'll have your email. We'll have all that information, so you'll get a personalized email from us, basically letting you know that you are the winner.
Yes. So, I wanted to touch a little bit and just make sure that I answered that question about the morning routine.
Yes.
So one thing I just want to share with you, and if the only thing that you take away from all 3 days, literally, if the only thing you take away from all 3 days is just you take my favorite affirmation and you use it. So my favorite affirmation is I accept and expect abundance, love, and success, and inspire others to do the same every day. You guys, I say this over and over and over when I'm jogging. I say it, like before I go to sleep. I say it when I wake up. But that's just a piece of the routine. Should we share like?
Yo, I was gonna say I actually have something. This is totally random.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Random's good.
For people for anyone who even wants it, or people that are signing up, will upload my morning meditation. I have this morning meditation that I actually do every single morning that I recorded. It's about 17 minutes where I just speak life over myself, all for 15 minutes straight. So I'm going to actually post that in the Inspired Club Facebook group.
I love that. Yes.
You'll get that as a bonus, especially if you sign up.
It's my voice, so obviously I can even give you like the words that I say, because I think they're good for anybody to hear every single morning. So those who sign up, when you go to the private Facebook group, expect me to post that in there.
Yeah. And that just makes me think, because our morning routine is so on point.
Yeah.
I feel like, and if you guys let me know, should I video our morning routine tomorrow and post it in the Facebook group?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that, we can sit here and talk about it, but if you saw it and you felt like you were there, you can start doing it for yourself.
Yep.
Which I think would be so amazing. So don't forget, the word is stay inspired. Where it's probably gonna be 3-4 more minutes until
3-4 more minutes.
Yeah,
Still collecting all the names and putting them into our queue.
Yeah.
Again, so comment, stay inspired if you want to.
And somebody's about to win this camera. It's gonna be so crazy.
Be amazing.
Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Again, guys, it's valued at $5,000
Dude,
USD. Holy
Yeah, this
smokes.
is an awesome camera. Does anybody have any questions about?
Good question.
I feel like everything that we've talked about today, motivation, having the right community. If there's any questions, mentors, that's part of community.
I think that'd be a good thing to go into.
Maybe touch on it real quick.
Yeah, just super fast. I mean, we were talking about what would make the best mentor, and for me personally, I thought, like, for me, the number one thing, if I was, wanting to be a better photographer, make my photography career go to the places I wanted to, I would definitely 100% make sure that my mentor was currently a photographer, had a business right now that they were running, had shoots right now, and so their content is relevant. Things are changing.
It's not outdated from a year ago.
So I'm super that would be like the number one thing. There's
being accessible.
Yeah.
Also,
that's actually a good part.
Students caring about their students, caring about your
it's actually a really good.
Really knowing that they care.
Knowing what a person's been through.
And knowing what they've been through, that somebody that maybe you can relate to on some level.
I think that's huge. I mean, that's huge for me, because I feel like, for me personally, I just feel like I haven't had the easiest life. I didn't have the easiest childhood. I didn't have the easiest whatever. And so I don't know if I'd want to. I needed to be mentored by somebody who is grit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like grit.
Yeah.
I like people who have been through it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me.
And another aspect that we were talking about, we were just having a conversation maybe a couple hours ago, was results.
Oh, I love that. Amen.
At the end of the day, actual results. Guys, let's just be honest. Have you ever taken financial advisory advice? You got advice on your finances from a hobo.
Right?
You were talking about this earlier.
You'd be like, no, because that person is not an example of how you would like your finances to be. Let's just change this example up for a bit. You wouldn't take relationship advice from someone who's never been in a romantic relationship. Why would you get any marital advice, any romance advice from someone who's never been in a relationship whatsoever? They're not at a place where they have what we call the authority to actually go and give advice on those things. So there's a lot of people who quote unquote call themselves coaches, mentors, blah blah blah, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that whatever mentor you decide to move with, your mentor is someone who is actually in a place where you are, where you'd like to be. If your mentor is in a place where they are not at all where you want to go,
or they just talk about it.
Yeah, or they just talk about it. They're just a coach, but they've never done it themselves, and they don't have the results to show for it. The fruit is on the tree. An orange tree is an orange tree.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I agree with you 100%.
And honestly, again, Janet, who would agree here at this table that Janet is an amazing mentor?
She's the best.
She's literally the best of the best. She actually has results. Again, she hasn't told me to do this. Again, this is not planned. She is literally the flipping best of the best. She just did a wedding. What was it, last Saturday?
Yeah,
she did a 15,000 this week and doing another one. She's actually in the trenches. She actually has results. She actually knows what she's talking about. Again, there's a lot of people that talk about it. There's a lot of people who will give you ideas, but she doesn't have ideas. She has system.
And I'm committed to that. I am super committed. I am not planning on not being a wedding photographer. That lights me up. It fuels me. I love it, and I'm dang good at it.
And you can obviously tell. So again, theinspiredclub.us. Sign up right now. Let's get you set up with a good mentor.
Just do it.
Just do it. Come on. Just do it. Come on.
How's the queue coming? How's the queue coming for the giveaway? Also, another thing. Dude, I'm over here just coming up with all these. So I'm like I said, I'm looking at the comments from the corner of my eye, and I'm realizing another thing, because it is the Inspired Club. I think a future course I'd love to do is almost like your motivational morning routine, right?
I love that.
A morning routine course.
Melissa, I just have to say, Melissa, I know that you just joined, and I was DMing you right
Come
before we went
on.
live.
Woo,
like 10 minutes,
Melissa!
And I'm so happy.
Come on, Melissa.
And
Jessica just joined. Jessica just joined.
Come on, Jessica, let's go.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. Come on, we love you, girl. Let's
Anyway,
go.
that makes me so happy. But I love this, and I
Yeah.
love that because that is a life changer. Actually, we do have a miracle morning routine.
Oh,
on
you
there.
do?
So, yeah. So
snap.
so we actually already do have a course called Miracle
Guys,
Morning.
there's already a morning routine on the course.
But we can always add.
I mean, that's the thing.
that's true.
Always making it because what we've
Making
been
it
doing.
better. Again, we're all about evolution and making it better. So
That is very important because it is. The Inspired Club is a fluid, a fluid entity.
That's why I'm just,
you
like,
know,
spitting
it's
ideas out
not
there.
stagnant. We are. I mean, it's only, and it's a baby.
Kate just joined on Instagram, she says.
Let's go, Kate! Come on! Woo!
And Joy also joined.
Joy! Let's go, Joy! Come on! Yes, let's go! Come on, girl. We love you.
So we, like I said, we gave birth to this thing a little over a year ago, and I mean, it is constantly transforming. You know, we are constantly trying to make it better, and we have visions for, you know, we're just constantly adding, of course, content, but just tweaking it to see how we can benefit you specifically. How are we going to get results? How are we going to take each person individually and take them to the next level? So it's not something like somebody asked us today, what happens if I go through all of the courses and I've already watched all the courses, what's then? Well, we're like, well, that's really not going to happen because we're such a just a committed team of creatives ourselves, and we have so much passion, and we have so many, like, we're constantly having ideas for the next course, the next series, and that sort of thing. So that's never going to happen, and yeah, that's just what's so exciting about it, because you're involved with something that's just fluid, that you're always like, ooh, what's happening?
Fluidity,
this week?
yeah.
Yes.
We're constantly evolving it. We're constantly adding to it. So
we almost ready to give this camera away?
Yeah, okay, so I was going to say, like, about 45 seconds ago, we calculated the winner, but I don't want to say the name. I have no idea how to pronounce this, and I feel like I might butcher it. So,
oh my gosh, how do you... I know, but how...
Dejena.
How do we say her last name?
yeah, I don't want to
This
say
is
it.
crazy.
Radmilovic.
This is...
Before you announce the winner, there's a great comment that I should say. Melissa says, love the authenticity of this community. Passed up several other photo courses because this is next level.
Yep. Come on!
Yeah,
that's what
Let's go!
Let's go!
He's still going. Not a copycat, but a unique, original family that wants to take everyone up with them.
Come on! Let's go! Come on!
If you want me to.
All right, you guys. So,
Are you guys ready for this?
Are you ready for
We're about to announce right
I
now.
have to like cover my mouth and
Comment drum roll.
It's
Comment
a
drum
really
roll.
hard name. So
Drum roll. Drum roll. Comment drum roll.
Okay. Okay, we ready for this?
Comment drum roll.
Okay, here we go. And okay, should we do 3, 2, 1?
Hector, tone your voice down. You peaking. Hella peaking.
My bad, y'all. I'm a lot of Puerto Rican from New York City. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry about this.
Okay, let's say it
you ready?
together.
Okay.
3,
2, 1.
Jena Radmilovic!
Say it again.
Jena Radmilovic!
You can show it maybe.
Yeah.
Dizjena Radmilovic.
You just won this camera.
That's insane.
This is crazy. I'm so happy because I mean, like, I am so thrilled for you. I'm so happy for you. And how do you feel? That's what I want to know. I want to know how you feel. I wish we could do like a split screen with you. Just Jenna, if you're on Instagram right now, you
request to join.
Request to join.
If you're on Instagram, request to join.
I want to be with you. I want to see what you're feeling. You guys, I'm jumping.
Oh, she just requested to join?
Oh, she's on YouTube apparently.
Oh, she might. Yeah,
Yep.
she might. She's probably on.
Is it D?
Can we ask her to get on Instagram?
Jenna?
Jena Radmilovic.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's right
I
here.
just-
She's on Facebook.
Oh, she's on Facebook.
Uh huh.
Let's
Can we
go.
split a screen with her?
She said, "Don't worry about the name."
Don't worry about the
no,
name.
it's your name.
That's incredible.
Should,
Oh, she's
Let's
crying.
get her on live. Let's
She's
get her on
crying.
live.
She's crying. That's
Can we get her
awesome.
on?
Can we get her on?
Let's
though?
get her on. Let's get her on.
Uh,
Does she go on Instagram so we can get her on?
Ask her. Does Jenna? Can you go on Instagram?
Let me see if we can.
I think she has to request.
Yeah.
On for Facebook.
Jenna, can you request to join our live stream?
You request, we can accept it.
What we're trying to do right now,
we're trying to get her live with us.
I'm so happy, and I want to
say that again loudly.
We should have planned it better.
So
I want to
I
want to see her reaction. I want to see this.
I'll come.
I'm gonna go back this way. What is she saying? You guys, this is amazing.
This computer's gonna die right now. So.
Okay, so that's okay.
That's all right.
What about here on my computer?
Yo, either way, if you guys are still on the fence about joining this family, this community, the Inspired Club.
The family in this is Inspired
Right,
Club.
like this family, like we're growing by the freaking minute right now.
She said 1 sec.
Awesome.
So go to theinspiredclub.us and sign up before the doors
sign
open.
up. Where she is, you guys. It's 2 a.m. where.
Wow.
Where's
she from?
Romania.
Romania. Whoa.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
So you're gonna have. Do you know how to request to join on Instagram? I just have to see you. I'm so excited.
Oh, she's joining.
So we're all
on
getting her live on Instagram.
Either way, on Facebook or Instagram.
Get her on FaceTime and just show her to the camera.
Oh, thank you guys for congratulating her. Thank you so much because this is awesome. I'm so since 2016, Dallas Jordan Photography. Thank you so much.
Come on.
If you have followed me since 2016, then you and I are friends.
Yanni, that's a good idea.
You see me. I'm really happy for her.
I'll get her on
stuck up
Facebook
for me.
Messenger.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Velvet Photography. I love that. Yeah. I love
So
that.
if you guys
That's what
took
community's
value
about.
from this, let us know how much value you got from like the last hour and a half.
I love that.
Let
would love to hear
Jenna
about
know
that.
that I'm gonna Facebook message call her.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
While we're waiting to get this on
Actually,
the call,
let's
comment
let
below
Dave
with
hear
your
from his
questions.
computer.
Too.
Yeah, any questions you
Just
guys
Jenna.
have about anything.
So we're
If you're on
calling
the
the
fence,
winner
we'd love
right
to take you
now.
off the fence.
So we're calling
Yes,
her. We just want to see her reaction and see how she's doing. It's 2 a.m. where she's from.
Everybody's so excited for her.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
really,
I mean,
really,
we're
really
excited
cool.
for her too.
Come on.
Raising Sunday, absolutely. Thanks for hanging with us.
Literally everyone
Oh,
just said
I'm so excited too, Olsen Design Photography. I'm so excited too. I went to your page earlier today, actually. I was talking to so many of you guys. So many of you guys. We were just talking to everybody. I think we're almost there. Maybe
But here's the great news. Everybody who joins the Inspired Club
so now
is
Dave
a
is
winner.
gonna help out a
You
little.
may not have won this camera, but you are winning. Honestly, the Inspired Club, I've heard Hector say it before, the Inspired Club is actually worth way more than a $5,000 camera.
Yeah. So
I mean,
just to give you guys a little context, for anyone with like Jana's expertise, again, this is not just me throwing out a number. This is actually the truth. Someone, to get support from Jana for just even 3 days alone, let alone a month or 2 months or 3 months to get the support of the community, that would literally cost you just $1,000 to
I was gonna say 15,000.
like for 3 days, for like 2-3 days, like 2-3 days. It'll
about 5K.
It'll just range. Like
Yeah,
I'm talking
you're
about
on
5K. It'll
Yeah.
range from like literally no less than 1,000 to as much as like 12, 15,000.
Oh yeah, if I was gonna mentor somebody for 3 days straight, it would definitely be $15,000. I mean, for sure.
15. Yeah, so you heard it yourself.
I mean,
$15,000.
You won! Yes! Volume.
Oh, whoa, hello. Hey, now we can hear you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jenna.
Yes, this is your camera.
Press on the blue button. Where?
Oh,
Go back.
thank you so much. We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
Girl, this is a real, you're gonna love this. One of these lenses is a 1.2. The other lens is a 2.8. You're also gonna have, you have a recorder. Look, it's awesome. You're gonna love this. Like, I'm so happy to see what you create with this.
I know.
I'm so excited. It's 2 a.m. I don't even know. I'm like sick.
That's commitment right there.
Oh, you're sick. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Yes.
I feel for sure.
Well, you can connect with us tomorrow in the club on the Facebook group.
I'm always.
Yeah.
I'm always.
Yeah, you're always there. We always see you. You're amazing, and we appreciate you. We're so happy for you, and so thanks for being here. Thanks for being on the live and And thanks for receiving this
Thank you
from
for
us.
your support.
Thank you for your support.
We love you, Shanna.
We love you.
All right, girl. All right, get some sleep.
Mwah, Feel better. Feel better.
This camera's gonna be in your hands soon.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, bye. Woo! That was crazy. That was so cool. All right, you guys. So I guess is this us signing off?
I think this is it.
Final Q&A.
Yeah, see if there's any questions people have. See if any we could maybe field some questions.
And Annie Capelli keeps asking the same question I'm seeing. She goes, how do you speed up editing? How do you do batch editing? Is there a course on that?
Oh, we definitely have a course on how to use Lightroom. So, and I think what you mean when you say batch editing, I think what you're saying is like, how do I select a number of photos and then sort of like only choose from those? I think that's what you mean when you say batch editing. So we definitely have that on how to use Lightroom and in the Inspire Club. But what I think is so cool about it is that if that's not what you're talking about, then all you have to do is like write us on Facebook, like tell us that, hey, that's not what I was talking about. I need you to
Put it out to the community. You know, that's the whole thing. Sometimes if there is something that something in particular.
Awesome.
That was it.
That was her.
Yeah. And then a video can be created for you.
Oh, like so fast, because you guys, this is what I breathe. I breathe, sleep, dream, do. I'm a photographer, right? I'm taking photos. I'm coming home. I'm editing them. I'm using Lightroom daily. I'm using Photoshop daily. I'm commenting with or connecting with my clients daily. So any sort of questions like that, it's really easy for us to go, oh, she wants to know how to do batch edit. But what I really appreciate in the club is for you to ask on Facebook, so that instead of getting a lot of emails, you know, individually, how we were talking about today, you ask the question on the Facebook group, so then we can answer for the community. Does that make sense?
Yeah, everybody can benefit.
Yeah, she said she's up all night sometimes editing.
Yeah, I've been there.
And Kylie asked, could you sometimes show like a full wedding album, or could you show your wedding packaging?
Absolutely, like 1,000%. Like we actually have email templates on the Inspire Club. We have contracts on the Inspire Club, so you just get to use the contract, so you don't have
to. It would be so complicated to make on your
so complicated.
Oh my God.
And what you just asked for was pricing. Absolutely, my pricing is pretty simple. So it's just 3-tier, and I guess I haven't. Yeah, I guess I haven't done an actual video telling you that, but I mean,
maybe that'll be a monthly live training.
Yeah, monthly live training. So this is such good content.
Yeah,
for
monthly
that.
live
You know
trainings
what I mean?
are going to be happening every single month. Fresh trainings.
Yeah, I don't have any trouble.
In the private Facebook group.
Dee asked an excellent question. This is a good one. Dee, thank you. How long did it take for you to feel confident about your photos?
Oh, well, okay.
Talking about your Instagram feed from
Oh yeah, you know what would be so funny? Yeah, well,
I
okay,
have
let me
some
turn
pictures of it.
Please, oh my gosh, this is so funny, you guys.
You want to bring it up, Andrew? Do you want to like show them up close?
Yeah, I'll walk up and
make sure that Instagram Live sees it too. We did something fun. We pulled up my first.
Give it to the wide one.
Scroll it.
We pulled up my first 6 images on Instagram.
Look at those.
Look at this is the first one.
So if that doesn't inspire you, if that
show the camera,
show it to the
tell you that
Yep.
sister started in you know, humble beginnings, then I don't know what does.
Look at
Have you
that.
seen these, Hector?
There's number 1.
Look at that. That's where you start.
It's the truth.
How long ago?
Transparency.
Staying on to
date
those.
on it?
Humble beginnings.
What was the date
my
on
God.
it? What's the date on that picture?
You know, it's a screenshot. Oh, here it is. The very first one was September 16th of 2011, and it got 15 likes.
It got 15 likes.
Hold up though. No caption. No, no comments, nothing. Just like, look at how beautiful this is.
She's like, what am I doing?
Wow.
She's even shocked. She's like, wow.
Like, wow. Do you have any more?
Well, they can totally scroll your feed.
I showed them, so there's the beginning.
Oh my gosh, hold on. There was one
The
that
apple one?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. This one. I mean, you guys!
I'll show
it
them
just
that
says
one.
apples and it has 2 likes.
It's 2 likes. One of them's Dave.
One of the likes is me.
One of them is Dave. And by the way,
How
just so
about
that
them
you're
apples?
all aware, Instagram back then was programmed to give you as many likes
Yeah,
as
right.
possible.
It was like set up for
And
that.
she only got 2 during that time.
But I'm consistent. And I
Somebody
didn't stop.
actually
Looks like a
asked a
butt.
really good question.
What's that?
So excited to give to
I gotta
and
do
learn
one
from
more.
you. would there be an opportunity for this community to meet up in person?
I love that
talk about
question. I love it.
Oh, they're just screenshots.
Oh, okay, okay, that's okay. So yeah, like
That's Megan asking.
You guys, Megan, that's the like vision. That's the vision for the Inspire Club, is that we want to be able to travel to different cities and different countries and do a meetup, right? So meetup, but even further than that, what we really like, the big vision would be to not only meet you, but the members that we have that are super involved. We would like to work with you one day.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? We would like to have members be part of the Inspired Club's team.
And that's the whole
Work
thing.
with
It's
us
also
all over the world.
It's such a international community. And as you know, you're always looking for help. You're looking, if you have a shoot, you need a second shooter or something like this.
Yes.
You know, you have this community of people. You can put it out there. Is anybody in San Antonio, Texas? You know, any members here? Let's meet up.
That's true.
We have these sorts of people doing that. Meeting
There was
up,
somebody in the
getting
club the other day
together.
asked about the Bay Area. Like,
Right.
hey, I'm in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Can we meet up?
Can we
You know?
meet up?
Yeah.
So we're developing that, and people are just connecting and collaborating and supporting each other physically, in person, on their shoots.
And I've started doing it slowly. Like, I was in Paris last week, and I met up with some members from the Inspire Club, and it was rad. It was like super
let's
rad.
go.
But again, it was
That's
just
so
very.
cool.
It was super cool. I mean, but we want to get to a place where we plan them. So you can, so it can be like, you come, it's like major value, it's more than just a meetup. And we want to meet you too, because the ones that are really killing it, like I said, we want to work with you. If you're really like super involved in the Inspire Club, like.
So that means like, if I were to join, I would be like, if you came, let's just say to Los Angeles, and I could potentially like meet up with you. What would I be able to actually, like, if you were actually doing a job out there, would I have the opportunity to, maybe if you selected me to work with you? Like,
If I selected you to work with me, then
Yes.
yes, then you're a shooter. I mean,
Wow.
This is what we see in the future. This is definitely what we're looking at.
And that's one of the reasons why the club is closing tomorrow night.
Because we got lots to do.
11:59 tomorrow night, because
9th.
we're building the club from like all the members that are joining. It's like you guys are helping create it too. Like, it's becoming this amazing thing that we can't keep bringing new people in. It's like 11:59 tomorrow, doors close.
And we're putting heads down, and we're getting.
We're gonna start getting to work on building your careers.
Yeah, so again, the inspiredclub.us. The inspiredclub.us. Sign up today right now.
Gianna, maybe this would be a cool story to close with. If you want to share it, you shared this really humble beginning story about the girl you took some shots of, and with the lens issue and everything.
I don't have
Are
a
you
problem
down to
to
share
that. Of course. Absolutely.
Okay, that'd be really cool.
So before I had even started shooting weddings, I was trying to make money with photography. So I was shooting headshots. I live in Los Angeles, and there's lots of actors there. So I was a waitress, and one of my regulars came in, and she's so pretty, and I told her that I was into photography, and then she said that I could shoot her headshots. And then this wasn't even for cost, right? I'm doing this for free. I worked for free so much in the beginning. But I went down and I rented a 50mm lens, and it was the first time I'd ever put another lens on my camera that wasn't a kit lens, right? Because I had read somewhere that 50mm is good to shoot headshots with, and so I was like, okay, cool. So I'm like a little nervous, and she's been photographed before, been working with photographers before. So the first thing that happened is I dropped the lens, and I was like, holy crap, like, oh my gosh, I was so scared. I just rented this, and anyway, but I pick it up, it's okay, it wasn't broken. I put it back on my camera, and I'm looking through the viewfinder, and things look like kind of blurry, but I'm like, I don't know why it looks a little soft, but I'm just gonna keep shooting. You know what I mean? My mind was just like, I didn't know how to use my camera. You know what I mean? So then I upload the photos, and again, I'm like, it's just like, it looks a little soft, but in my mind, I'm going, maybe it's just the screen. Like, maybe it's just the screen. Maybe it's just like looks a little soft. I mean, she looks really pretty. The lighting's good. Yeah. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just this. So anyway, I send her the photos, and then she gets back to me, and she says, they're pretty, but they're not sharp. Like, they're soft. And I'm like, oh man, I'll never forget. Like, I was in a dressing room. What's that place called? That's it's like one of those thrift store type places. I was in the dressing room, and when she was telling me this on my cell phone, I like went in the corner and I literally melted in the dressing room because I was like, Jana, and my self-talk was like, you're a loser, you're not good enough, of course this happened, this sucks, you suck, whatever. But then in that moment, which I think is super, super, super important, I knew that I was like feeling so low and so sad and so upset with myself that I knew that I was just like, you know what, Jana? You can either just like go hide and like we were saying before, like isolate yourself and not grow from this, or you can just take a deep breath and you can grow and you can say, you know what, can I have another shot?
Come on.
Right? Can I have another shot? Can I try to shoot you again? Can I try to photograph you again? What had happened, you guys, is when I dropped that lens, the lens switched from manual focus or from autofocus to manual focus, right? But I didn't know that because I had never worked with a 50mm lens. I'd never worked with another lens. But I learned that lesson. She came back to my house. It was so hard, you guys, to face somebody who I had just, you know, looked like an idiot in front of. But I shot her again. I photographed her again. I'll never make that mistake again between autofocus and manual focus. Y'all, the ending of the story is now coming to me, and it's crazy. Because after I shot those, she loved them. Then she asked me to shoot her engagement session. I shot it.
Whoa.
Then she asked me to shoot her wedding.
Whoa.
And that was Carrie Lynn Pratt, who I shot her wedding October 22nd, 2011 in New Hampshire. And it was like, again, I didn't get paid for that. I found myself a way to New Hampshire. That was crazy, but it was one of the best decisions I probably ever made.
Jana,
because that wedding
let's
got published on Style Me Pretty. It got put in a magazine.
Whoa.
That brought me so much work.
Yeah.
What if I hadn't what if I hadn't
Humbled yourself
shot her
and-
again?
yeah.
And it was Theo. I mean, that is just a huge, huge, huge lesson, and thanks for asking me to share that, because sometimes I even sit on the couch and 2019, and I tell Dave, just a few months ago I looked at him and I said, I am so glad I photographed Carrie Lynn Pratt's wedding. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on.
It could have not happened that way if I hadn't have been brave and been like, you know what, I'm willing to learn this lesson right now.
Guys, don't forget, we are choosing 5 people from tonight's pool. Whoever joins on tonight's live, we're choosing 5 people. You're going to get, I can't believe this, 6 months comped, 6 months free inside of the Inspired Club. So
Access
if you
to all the
haven't
courses,
joined
everything.
yet, if you're waiting for some other reason, you're like waiting for some other reason to take that leap and join this incredible community, that's a great reason. 6 months free is an incredible reason. So please join us.
Yeah.
And
theinspiredclub.us.
If you do need another reason, look at that thing. Look at that.
I mean, that
adorable.
The dog alone.
The Inspired Club mascot. Right, Theo?
That dog will inspire you, definitely.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That dog is
We
worth.
just post daily pictures of Theo every day to just to give you that warm fuzzy feeling.
Oh, he's so sweet. You guys, we did it.
Yeah.
We
Come
did
on.
it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Instagram.
Thank you, Instagram.
Everybody.
Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Like, thank you, you guys. Thank you, you guys. Thank you.
Your time is worth it. Your time is genuinely
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And
this is it.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thanks for showing
That's
up.
it. One more day.
One more day to join the Inspired Club.
11:59 p.m.
Get in, and that's it, because we're
Tomorrow
just going to
evening.
be in there. That's the only place you're probably going to see. Well, not Jana. She's going to be out there shooting weddings and shooting families and just constantly shooting. But me and the rest of the team are going to be.
We'll be servicing you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
After that, the door closes.
All right.
Say goodbye. Or?
Yeah, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, like what we were just saying right here, thank you so much, and your time is worth it, and you gave that to us, and you
Yes.
showed up, and we appreciate that. And the same thing, like, if I were you, I would join, and I would love if you would be a part of the Inspire Club, and you would just click the link and join us today. Please join.
Theinspiredclub.us. Love y'all. Come on.
Bye,
Bye.